So what is a pedophile like? What does one look like? What do they? Are there any things that they all have in common, like some common denominator?
They look like everyday people. They look like, you know, the guy down the street, piano teacher, ice cream man, your neighbor, your uncle. They look like normal everyday people, and they're very deceptive, and they live in the shadows.
Okay. Would you say that this is something that's different degrees of it, or is it something like you're either gay or you're not gay? Are there different degrees of pedophilia, or?
I don't believe in my heart, and I'm 100% convinced if you have pedophile type urges, you're going to experience those urges at least once in your life. I mean, they claim, well, some of them claim they don't do it, but there's no way. There's no way you could have urges and fantasies and never, ever act those out or have those experiences. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Okay. Do you think for those that act out, that what should there be? Should there be some kind of rehabilitation program? Should there be a death penalty? What is this something that's treatable?
No, it's absolutely not treatable. It's not treatable at all. The only thing you can do is contain, you know, these, and the people that are into it really hardcore, I mean, they are obsessed with this. They have hundreds of videos, pictures, they're obsessed with it. And there is no cure. The only thing you can do is contain these people, or, you know, try and chemically castrate them, or there is no cure for, you know, this sexual deviation and desires. No, absolutely not. And I think that, you know, we as a society have to react what's right for our kids. We have to decide if it's right to lock these people up, because they're going to come back. You know, it's up to the people. They're going to make the decision. But my opinion is they cannot be healed. Absolutely not.
What percentage of the population do you think is afflicted by this? I'm sure there's a silent majority, I would think, right?
Well, if I had to make an educated guess, I would say 20%.
And are there any laws, or what could we do about it? Are there any laws being passed, or how do you?
Just stiffer legislation for child offenders, stiffer legislation for repeat offenders, especially. It's a very, very difficult question. It's a very difficult question.
What about applied to the internet?
Well, it's time that we have internet laws. I mean, it's a hunting ground for pedophiles. You know, it's a free-for-all. And, you know, the kids are on it, and they're on it, and as long as you got no laws like April's Law or any other laws to, you know, regulate the internet and control some of these things going on. No, the kids are in imminent danger on the internet.
Do you think well, obviously people that put up these pictures and take these pictures and do these acts and distribute them, but what about people that view these pictures? Do you think there should be a way of keeping track of those hits and going after people that view them, or just the people that put them up?
Well, there's actually quite a few organizations that can track people through the internet. Yeah, I mean, that's how you find the pedophiles. You track who's looking at the child porn. You track who's, you know, following these websites. Absolutely, that's the only way. They live in the shadows. They live double lives. So, you know, you have to think like them, you have to act like them, you have to strategize, you know, accordingly in order to, you know, take down, you know, the enemies of our children, obviously.
So as far as these kiddie porn websites, if the situation doesn't get better in the near future, do you plan on throwing in the towel and just giving up?
No, I'm a lifer. I'm going to always fight against abuse, child abuse, domestic violence, animal abuse. No, absolutely not. I won't live to see the fruits of my labor, I don't think, but no, I'll absolutely never quit. I'm a soldier.
Thank you.